What's up guys, Caleb here, and today we are going to be discussing a very interesting and very fascinating part of LEGO architecture that I didn't even know existed until tonight. I finished the Dubai Skyline over there, so the review of that should be coming out tomorrow. Also got my bookshop all lit up back there. Anyhow, on to the subject. So this is something I did not know of until tonight, once I did a bit of research on it, and it is incredibly fascinating, this thing. I'm sure if you follow my channel, you have probably heard of the LEGO Architecture Skyline sets, and they're pretty much a series. There's about 15 of them so far in the range of the past 4 years that LEGO has been doing with their LEGO architecture theme, where they pretty much make skylines with 4 or 5 buildings from a specific city. They've done them on a ton of different cities in the past 4 years, including one on Las Vegas. I'm pretty sure this actually retired last year, so it's one of the retired ones, but it was a pretty cool looking set. It had the hotel there, it had the Sphinx with the pyramid, the tower, and even the little welcome to Las Vegas sign, and it seems like a pretty cool set. I was looking at some of the architecture skyline sets, and I saw this set on there. I wasn't, surprised, and I kept scrolling, and I saw what looked to be like the same set, and I kind of did a double take and realized that these sets are a little bit different, and let me know if you can see the differences right now in these two sets. There are two different sets as far as brick set is concerned. Incredibly confused when I saw this, and I did a little bit more digging of information to find some information on this subject, because I was fascinated that these were two completely different sets, yet they were almost identical except for this hotel building. Turns out the other one was the original one, and it was supposed to come out on November 1st of 2017. That was the scheduled release date. They had produced a fair amount of these sets, and it was all planned to come out on November 1st. There was official pictures. Everybody knew that this was coming out on November 1st. You can see there's the main difference is this has the Mandala Hotel there, and the other one has this different hotel, but it has the Mandala Hotel, which is this pretty much triangle-shaped looking hotel in Las Vegas. It's a very interesting looking building. Much figured out that there was a shooting on October 1st of 2017, and the shooter was shooting from this Mandala Hotel and injured and killed a bunch of people in this awful mass shooting in Las Vegas in October 2017. LEGO had pretty much a month to get their crap together and figure out exactly what they were going to do with this Mandala Hotel, because it would be a little dark and morbid of LEGO to actually include a hotel that somebody killed a bunch of people from. LEGO wasn't exactly going to do that. What they pretty much did is they made an entirely second set with all of the same things. You can see the Las Vegas sign's the same, all the other towers, all the other parts of the city are the same, except instead of having the Mandala Hotel, they switched it out for this other famous hotel that I had seen in a movie or two. And I honestly think that was a better decision. In a LEGO perspective, I do kind of think this looks better than the other building. The other building looked a little bit odd, before the shooting had even happened, and I definitely think that this other hotel looks a good bit better, and I overall think it was definitely a better decision. It would have been a little crazy if LEGO had went and released that. So I'm kind of proud that LEGO actually, changed the setup. The story doesn't end here. A bunch of people thought that this set with the Mandala Hotel had never been produced. LEGO just hadn't produced it, and then the shooting happened, and then they decided that was the last straw. They weren't even going to produce the set. A fair amount of people thought this never hit the factories. There was never a set made of this. It was just the pictures, and they were going to start making it, and then the shooting happened. I did a bit more research, and apparently only 24 were made, and they were found in a shop in South Africa, which is the last place I would expect to find rare LEGO is in South Africa. But there was a shop, and 24 of these sets were in there, and these so far are the only sets with the Mandala Hotel ever produced. So as far as I'm concerned, this is pretty much the rarest LEGO architecture set ever, and it really isn't that different except for this has the Mandala Hotel, but there was only 24 of these things made, and on Brickset it's qualified as an entirely different set than the one we all know and love. Yeah, it goes for an insane amount on eBay. I've seen a couple reviews from people who are lucky enough to get their hands on these rare South African copies of the Mandala Hotel in the Las Vegas skyline. And it really is fascinating. I did not know about this until tonight, and it's very, very interesting to me to kind of research this and see how there was this Lego set that not hardly anybody even knew about, but it got all the way to the production line until it got shut down. It reminds me of the V8 Osprey in 2020, except there's an entirely different story to it, and it's very, very fascinating to me. The Seabrick Productions sign off for now. Make sure to like and subscribe, and let me know if you had ever noticed the Mandala Hotel. If you've ever seen it and noticed that it's different, because I did, and I did some research, and it's a fascinating story, right? So as far as I'm concerned, that is the rarest Lego architecture set out there. This is Seabrick Productions. Sign off for now. Make sure to like and subscribe. Hope you all have a good night. Peace out. Bye.